thing is, you're going to have to get away from people who see you as the old version of you. Those people do not want to see you doing nothing great. They want to see you at the low level that they are on. Everybody that you're surrounded by is on a low level. They only want to do things that they used to doing, that they've been doing 5 years ago, 10 years ago. That same thing they was doing last year. Like, these people do not want to grow. If you are surrounded by people that do not want to grow, they can only speak to the version of you that make them comfortable. Period. Point blank. They cannot speak to the highest version of you. They cannot speak life into you. They can only speak to the person that you are trying to get rid of, the version of you that you are trying to step out of. You're trying to become something else. You're trying to be your best self. You're trying to become your highest self. You cannot become that when you're surrounded by people who are already at a low place. Misery loves company. People who are already at the bottom of the barrel, okay, they don't want to see you doing better than them. They don't want to see you elevate. They don't want to see you grow. They don't want to see you become something else, because now they lose access to you. Now that your the work that you're doing starts to trigger their insecurities, the work that they are not doing, it starts to trigger them, their comfort. It starts to threaten their comfort. That's what I want to say. Understand that you cannot grow around these people. You're going to have to change your environment. You're going to have to change the people that you are surrounded by. You're going to have to surround yourself with community, people who can speak to the best version of you, people who can speak life into you, who can speak to who you are stepping into. These are the people that you need to surround yourself with. You need to get in new environments, go do new things, put yourself in places and spaces that can challenge and pull out the best version of you. You will stay the same as long as you are around enablers, as long as you are around people who don't hold you accountable for your actions, as long as you are around people who love to keep doing the same thing over and over again and never doing nothing different. They are comfortable. So you grow when you get uncomfortable. You elevate when you get out of your comfort zone. You literally are forced to do something new when you get out of your comfort zone. You are forced to do something better when you step into unfamiliarity. So growth is going to happen when you step outside of that comfort zone that you've been in. Those people do not want to see you being great. Those people do not want to see you doing better than them. They do not want to see that for you. They can't even see that for you. They can't even fathom what that looks like for you. But I know one thing. They know they're going to lose access to you once you get on another level. Once you start doing something different. They're going to lose access to you. They won't have that close proximity to you no more. Because you're going to be on the bigger and better things. You're going to have to leave them behind. So if you want something different, you're going to have to do something different. If you want to see different results in your life, you're going to have to do something different. Literally, you cannot do the same thing over and over again and expect new results, different results. You can't. The only way new results come, the only way different results come, better results come, if you do something new, something different, something better. It's simple. Get away from people who do not speak to the highest version of you. Get away from people who enable who you used to be, who enable your behaviors, who don't hold you to a higher standard. You need to be surrounded by people who hold you to a higher standard. It's going to challenge you, for real. It's going to force you to grow. You're going to be forced to grow. So if you're trying to get out of the situation that you're in, if you're trying to get out of the environment that you're in, if you're trying to shift your mindset, you're trying to change and become the best version of yourself, it's time for you to examine your circle, first and foremost. Look at what you're consuming. the environment that you're in and start eliminating. Begin the process of elimination. You're going to have to. If you want something new, something different, something better. You'll never get something new, something different, something better if you don't do something new, something different, something better. That's it. I love you.